Hello and welcome back to Grim Survival. We are live with TJ Preps. I always got to remember which way to point because it's backwards on my screen. I don't know why StreamYard's always backwards for everything.
Yeah,
What do you think about my gremlin back there?
I love it.
It came from
But I,
Teespring.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny because when you're just sitting there talking, those look like your ears.
I know, that's the whole point. If I could get this broken chair fixed, I would have me some good ears. You should
Yeah,
see the green screen and put it right there so the ears are right where they should be. That's even.
yeah.
Oh, how's it going, everybody? I just seen over in Papa Prepper's chat. Did you guys abandon him for me? I hope you didn't abandon Papa Prepper. That would be kind of rude. That would be rude of all of you. Just saying. Oh, that reminds me. I had to send somebody a text. I forgot. I always forget. There we go. Text sent. Yeah, I'm always texting people on here. I've heard so many people complain to other people about texting on here, and I've dared them to complain about me texting while they're here because I will download Candy Crush and start playing it. I have never played Candy Crush, but I will download it and play it right here on the stream, and we'll just sit here the whole time and see how many people just watch. Kim's prepared farm life. Hello, Northwood Cheryl. Hello. Can you see the chat? No,
Me? No.
no. Why not? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, because every time I try to do something on YouTube, it will get an echo. I can try it again.
Just mute it. Mute the stream on YouTube.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Mama Bear prepping. Hello. Prep your stead. I see you. Kiki, I see you out there again. Hello to the lurkers she has blocked. I don't think you can block yourself from me in my chat, and most of those people I blocked as well. So I doubt there's any lurkers. Kind of doubt it. James the Southern Prepper. Hello. Cat Lady Prepper 23 Meow. I have to say that name every time. Hello. Did you hear what happened to her cat?
Yes, I did.
That's just horrible.
It is. I would be get me a lawyer.
She did. She did. And yeah, I was told she's contacting news agencies around her area too, which is another good idea. Throw them
Yeah.
under the bus. They should be.
I'd have a heart attack if that happened to me.
How many cats do you have?
9.
9 cats. I knew you had a lot of cats. I didn't know you had 9 cats.
Yeah. Not
9
by
cats.
choice, but
Not
it
by
is what it
choice.
is.
Well, you just keep feeding them outside and they keep coming in. How did that happen?
They're rescues, and I
No.
I try to find homes for them, which isn't going very well right now. But
Yeah, I could see that being a problem. I've considered breeding dogs before, but then I figured I'd end up with a lot of extra dogs, so I didn't do it. So yeah,
yep.
I like Dobermans, and
Oh,
yeah,
so do I.
yeah, I have one lurking around. I named him Zeus, just so you know.
My last big dog was a bull mastiff,
Those
and
are
his name
big.
was Diesel.
Diesel,
Yeah,
yep, good
big boy.
name. Prepper nerd, I see you. How's it going? There's a lot of people in chat. What do we got? 119 watching so far. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, or as somebody was saying earlier, you can lick the thumbs up button, lick the like button. I wouldn't recommend that, but I mean, yeah, because if you've ever watched the Angry Prepper, what he tells you to do with that like button, and then if you did that yesterday on his live and you're licking it today, it's just no, no.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever heard what he tells people to do to the like button?
Yep.
Yeah. Would you lick that afterwards? I wouldn't.
Nope.
I'm starting to think it is my fault that my chats always go into the gutter. That's just, I'm starting to think that maybe that's my fault. All right, let's talk about something different. I got questions. I lost them again. Where did I put that stupid thing? I'm constantly losing stuff. Anyway, in case anybody here does not know TJ Preps, the link is in the description. Go check her out. I see you out there, Arkansas living. I see you. I know you're out there lurking, causing trouble.
He says I lick shopping carts.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I got a shirt on my Teespring that says "Licking Doorknobs since 2020," and I really want to send it to him. I really want to send it to him. I think it would fit him perfectly. Arkansas, tell me what color and what size. I'm sending you that shirt. Why did I keep clicking the wrong? There it is. They're too close together. All right. I got my questions. Joe Morgan, are you being creepy? I'm going to start calling him Creepy Joe. I
Oh
really
my
am.
gosh.
It would be funny. Lake Fury, I got your email earlier and I was going to make that call, but I completely spaced it. I will do it tomorrow. I promise. Okay, don't hold me to that, but I will try my best to do it tomorrow. Domestic Gangster, how's it going? All right, let's see. Questions. I haven't had enough coffee today. So, how and why did you start a YouTube channel of all things to do?
Well, I know I have information and I thought I'd share it with everybody.
Yeah, that's a good why. Yeah, I suppose. I somewhat did the same thing. I had a lot of stuff to show people because of all the stuff I was seeing at the time. So I
Hmm.
started making videos of me driving through cornfields in a semi truck. I have more coffee. It's in the Star Wars cup. See, Star Wars? And you can tell it's about that full currently because of that right there. The lights, they go off as I drink it. It's weird. Have you ever had double dead coffee?
No.
Have you ever heard of double dead coffee?
Yeah, from you.
Okay, just checking. Because if I don't tell everybody about double dead coffee, then I'm going to be. I'm not an affiliate. Maybe I should be. Wonder if they do affiliates.
Yeah, they need to give you a call.
Yeah, I need to call them. Maybe they give me some free coffee. I got 16 bags of coffee delivered to me from Ireland a couple of days ago.
Really?
Yeah, Irish coffee. It doesn't have alcohol in it. I was, yeah, just saying. But 16 bags of them. I think it was 16. I
Wow.
forgot to count it, but it was a lot. Gray Man Prepping, how's it going? You have a better mug, so do I, but this was the cleanest and closest one. Talking bad about my mug. I hope you got the one with Alaska Prepper's face on it. I need that one. Have you seen that one? He's got his face on a coffee mug, and he's just, that's weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
My son's working on one for me.
Is he putting your face on it?
No,
Why not? Works
cause
for Rudy.
it works for Rudy, but I don't think it'd work for me.
Well, how do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. But if I did it, it would, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever do that. That's just weird.
I've been thinking about it, but I want to take a picture of myself and turn it into a cartoon.
Now, I love
Cartoon
the
me.
T-shirt that Kay Marie did with
Yeah.
ARG on it.
Oh yeah,
Arkansas Living.
that's awesome. Yep, that's awesome. If you've seen the thumbnail that I loaded into this live stream, that's on a T-shirt that I have on my Teespring. Also, I like that one. We the people prepping. It's all his fault about this double dead coffee. He sent me like I don't know 2 bags of this stuff, and then I went and bought a 2 pound bag after that ran out. My 2 pound bag's getting low, so I'm about to buy another. I don't know, lots of pounds because yeah, I stuck the 16 bags of Irish coffee in the freezer. I'll drink that later. I'm still drinking double dead. It's good. All right. So, do you have any future goals for your channel? Like anything you
Just,
plan to do that you're willing to share?
just to keep sharing. That's it. I don't have any real goals. I mean, how do you have actual goals? I mean, do you mean numbers or something like that?
No, I mean like goals of what to do, different things, maybe different content to put out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like I want to get it more into cooking from your preps and things like that. Most definitely.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. Cooking from your preps because everybody has to cycle preps. Everybody has to do it. So
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have the 30-year shelf life food, then maybe not. But even then, eventually, maybe
Hmm.
if we live that long. Yeah, if we live that long. Have you heard about the stimulus?
Yes.
So we're supposed to get it as soon as this weekend. The last article I read said they're going to start sending out the first checks this weekend, possibly.
Well, mine might, my one check will not even cover my taxes.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
heard YouTube got you on those taxes.
yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Rudy about that because he's the man to talk to about that, Alaska
Hmm.
Prepper, and he was the one telling me that all you have to have is video proof of what you have shown, and then you go back and you make an estimate of how much you paid for it, and you submit that to your tax professional, because that's what he did, and he said he saved thousands of dollars. I won't give you the exact number, but thousands of dollars on his taxes by writing off everything he had shown in a video for a whole year. That includes live streams, that includes, every single video. It also includes the recording equipment. So if you're editing videos on a computer, you can write that off. If you're using your phone for recording, you can write that off. If you use both, you can write them both off. You can write off any food that you've shown, including food that you've cooked. You can write off everything that's on a
Yeah.
video.
I told my husband, I said, I'm going to keep everything from now on. Everything. You guys, and last year I didn't make that much money from YouTube. I was still way too new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So over $1,700 just for like 2 months
Yep.
is what we got slammed with. Two
Yeah.
months.
That's yeah, yeah. And I mean, YouTube takes a huge cut of the super chats, and
Yeah.
then you still have to pay taxes on it too.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, everybody. PayPal link is in the description.
It's tough, man, especially
I
when
mean,
you don't realize just how much, you're going to have to pay out of pocket
oh yeah, they
until it
say to
happens.
keep about half of everything they pay you. That's what I
Yeah.
was told. Because keep it for taxes about half. So there's actually ways around that. Um, and I can't go into specifics, but if your YouTube channel is in someone else's name for tax purposes, then you yourself can be put on a salary on the books as an employee of that person doing the videos. And then you can write taxes off for paying the employee, and the employee can claim taxes on any of that income and pay into taxes, which greatly reduces how much taxes you are paying at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Just something to keep in mind there.
Yeah.
So if you have any kids that are old enough to do that, put it in their name. Just saying.
Yeah. Mine are grown.
There you go. Just tell one of them they're now the proud owner of a YouTube channel. I mean, it works. It really does. I've been talking to a lot of tax professionals about this ever since I got monetized, which lucky for me, I got monetized. It was late November, early December or something like that. I think it was late November. So I only had one tiny little payment from YouTube that didn't even qualify for taxes. So I got lucky on that, I would say.
Mhm.
This uh, next year when I have to, submit all of this, it's going to be fun. So before tax season next year, I promise you, everybody, you're going to see absolutely everything I own in my house. I'm going to show you my refrigerator. I'm going to show you my dishwasher. I'm going to show you everything I own. I'm going to give a review on everything. Absolutely. I'm going to give you a whole review on my house. I'm just going to show it all. My vehicle's been in a couple of videos, and I can't go out and do camping videos without my vehicle, and I've had to repair it several times. We the People Prepping is going to pay his taxes for his Pornhub channel. Thank you, We the People. Uh, that's just thank you. Um, I know there's a few people in the chat that want that link, but you can't share it here, man. You just can't put that on your own channel. Uh, yep. OnlyFans is taking off. Have you heard of that one?
Only what?
OnlyFans. It's a platform for naughtiness, and a lot of YouTubers that I could name a few channels that I know of for a fact because of uh, them sharing it in their chats. These channels usually use clickbait on all of their images or have some female walking around half dressed on these channels. So then apparently you can go over to OnlyFans and make an account. And I've seen a video review of this where people were of how much they're making. Some of these people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month from this, doing stuff on there. And I mean, some of these subscriptions from that review I seen were $75 a month, $50 a month. You get, a few thousand people wanting to see some stuff for $50 a month. And yeah, and that platform, ever since the beginning of 2020, from the business reviews I was watching, has blown up from people just being stuck in their house and having, never mind. But yeah, I mean, I told you that We the People, you need to go check out that and get away from that ridiculous site you're on, man. You make a lot more money for subscriptions. Subscriptions are where it's at. The things people tell me. I'm sure you've gotten told some things before, right?
You don't even want to know.
No, probably not. How about pictures? You get pictures?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
see, here's my thought on that because I've had it one time where somebody emailed me one picture. And I replied to the email and asked him for a lot more because I told him I was going to start an OnlyFans account and I was going to start throwing up all these pictures on there and then I was going to critique every single picture and I was going to charge a subscription. So you're going to help me go into business if you send me a lot more pictures. And I never heard from him again, so that kind of killed my business plans. But hey, that's just a thought for you. If you're getting these pictures, just throw them up on there and make an account. Say all the
Yeah.
crap people send you. I mean, they'll
I
either
figure
send
once
you more or
I
stop.
figure yeah, once they send it out into the world, that's it. It's
I mean, it's not copyrighted.
mm-mm.
Yeah, just a thought. Papa Prepper, there you are. How's it going? We've done went into the gutter over here too, man. Yeah, it's just that's just how it happened. All right, let's go back to my questions. So, what made you start prepping? Prepping. I mean, most people just don't consider prepping to be a thing. What made you start?
When we lived in Illinois, we were following my husband's job around. He was a
Hmm.
manager. When we
Yeah,
lived in Illinois, where it gets like really cold, we had an ice storm and we were without power for a week.
that'll
We
do it.
didn't have no way to heat, nothing. We didn't have nothing. And we were driving to the next city to get warm and to eat, which is 50
Wow.
miles in an ice storm, doing 25 miles an hour each way.
Were you in northern Illinois?
Central.
Central? See, I
Hmm.
lived in Rockford, Illinois, which is northern Illinois, and I remember getting, feet of snow on the ground for yeah, pretty much the entire time I was there.
Yep.
We
The
the people wants to know where you were at because he lives in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken.
You want to hear something ironic?
Sure.
Atlanta, Illinois.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I think that's where they have a fruit factory. They make jams and jellies. I think because I've
I
been
don't
there
know,
several times actually.
but
I'll
we
have to.
were. It's a little tiny town, and it's right close to Normal in Bloomington, Illinois, Central. I mean, it's like a dot. A very tiny place.
Kiki asked, "Have you considered making your own long-term bug out bucket?
Long term bug out bucket. I have bug out all kinds of stuff.
Hmm.
I
Maybe
got
monetized bug out buckets for retail?
no. I've never. No,
Why not?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's in. You can make a business out of anything prepping right about now. Absolutely anything. It's in. So yeah. So
I don't
buy the
know.
buckets. I've seen them. I've
It
seen the
seems
people sell these kits. I mean, they sell junk too.
it
Junk.
seems like a bit much to take on, because it's hard enough just keeping up with this channel. I'm trying to get uncensored off the ground and keeping up with the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's rough
Tons of
keeping up
fun.
with that stuff.
Because I'm trying to do this. We're trying to put together the bug out network where I have to still um, make a URL, which I forgot I was going to do that today. It's one thing I wrote it down too. I got notes, and the URL is my next thing to do. Um, And once we get the URL, then we have to file paperwork with the government so that we can keep the IRS from tracking us. The only way to hide is in plain sight, and that's what I keep trying
Yeah.
to tell people. But yeah, um, people are being weird. Discord, Joe, I see you in Discord. I know you can still hear me, Joe. I see you over there.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I plan also to start going back live again. I just hadn't done that in a while because of obvious reasons.
I know the obvious reasons. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that yeah, we're probably being stepped on right now for those same exact reasons.
Yeah.
So, do you like coffee?
Oh yeah.
So, how much coffee do you have stored? I always have to ask everybody that.
Probably about, I don't know, at least 50 pounds.
50 pounds? All right, you
Yeah.
win. The last person that was on yesterday, um, 30 pounds, but they live alone. So, and I'm getting close to the 20-pound marker with all the coffee people keep sending me. So, I need more. I don't have enough. How long do you think 50 pounds of coffee is going to last you?
For me, not that long.
Not that long. About
No.
a week.
Nah, it'll last longer than that. But one of those big canisters of Folgers coffee, the big ones that you can get at Walmart for like 12 bucks, something like that,
Yeah.
that lasts me about 2 weeks.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
We the people prepping drinks a gallon a day. Or was it a gallon? Was it 2 gallons a day? I know it's at least a gallon a day. Yeah, that's what I
That's a
said.
lot.
That's what I said. He brews a gallon of coffee every morning and then drives a semi truck all day long.
Well, that is kind of understandable. I know I've got family members that are truck drivers, and I know that, so
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
was a
blame them.
truck driver and I didn't drink a gallon of coffee a day. Do you know how much you'd have to stop and pee?
Well, that's when you carry empty Coke bottles and stuff with you.
Well, I don't drink Coke. I drink
I
coffee.
don't either.
Yeah, Coke told me to be less white. I won't never drink it again. Did you
Yeah,
hear that?
yeah, we replaced ours with RC Cola.
Yeah. I wonder who makes that. Did you look up who makes that?
It's not Coca-Cola, I can tell you that. I can't remember, but that's what we've been buying. I mean, I used to buy it a long time ago, but we're going
My
back
mother
to it.
drank Coke. That's all she ever drank was Coke. Just yeah, her whole life Coke. And I don't even drink soda anymore. Do you know what that stuff does to you? Have you ever looked? Seen the what is it? There's documentaries up on Netflix of what happens to your body when you drink it. They have chemicals in there to prevent you from vomiting it back out when you drink it because if you didn't have those chemicals, you would from the amounts of sugar that's in it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nasty, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of nasty stuff about Pepsi Cola too, so we
Every single
definitely
one.
don't drink that.
Every one of them. I mean, they're all the same. I mean, they have different labels on them and different factories for different ones,
Mhm.
but the basic ingredients are all the exact same chemicals. And yeah, the studies I've seen said that most of America is chronically dehydrated because that's what they drink. They don't drink water.
Mhm.
They drink soda and coffee. I drink a lot of water too. This is only my third cup of coffee of this size today.
I drink a
Usually,
lot of water.
yeah, I have 3 empty bottles sitting next to me that I got to get rid of. But yeah, soda, I started watching all these documentaries on it and it's nasty. Now, what message is that?
Do you mind if I smoke?
I don't mind. It's not
Okay,
like
just
you're blowing
want to make
smoke
sure.
in my face, man. Well, why would you even ask?
It's out of respect. It's your channel, your show.
Yeah, but you don't have to ask to do what you want to do in your own house. Yep, I
Actually, I
was
only do it
we're
back
getting
here.
stepped on. All right, let's take some questions. We're about 30 minutes into it. Who has questions? Somebody entertain me. But yeah, we're being stepped on. I got the text. That's awesome. Put your questions in all caps, or I will not read them. I won't
Yeah, it's
because
really hard to.
it really is.
Yeah.
I can't. I always got to switch to see the likes and dislikes too. I don't ever see it. Oh, look, we only got 8 dislikes. You guys are slacking. You only giving me 8 dislikes. Come on now. Where's Victor? Did you see my live with Victor?
No, I didn't. I missed that one.
I had the exclusive with Victor from Alaska Prepper, his
Uh huh.
son. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he came on here for an exclusive live, and then Arkansas Living popped on. And then I had to sit here and try to listen to Arkansas try to understand Victor and Victor try to understand Arkansas. And I had to translate for both of them. And I don't know, I still think I need therapy after that.
I think I think it's so funny when he's trying to understand what's his face, and oh God, he's going to get me mad at me for not remembering. You guys, I have a terrible memory. Yeah, he'll just stare at the camera.
Who's
You
this?
know, Arkansas. He'll do
Yeah.
that when he's trying to figure out what the heck somebody's trying to say. And it's so funny.
Huh. Grinning Owl. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do know how to bake bread. Do you know how to bake bread? Like,
Yeah, I'm not
do you
that
need
good
it?
at it, but
Alaska Prepper can show you how to bake bread.
oh yeah.
We the people says Grim, you needed therapy before that. Can you give any advice about solar generators? I can't. I don't have one. Never have had one. Do you have one?
No,
I can
I
tell you they're expensive.
I have been gathering things, but I do not have one of those yet. My husband's been looking into getting one.
Yeah.
We're a long way off from being able to, but I'm learning. We're trying to learn what we can so we can figure out what's best to get.
Um, David says, TJ, hope you can stop smoking. I finally quit 3 years ago. Feel so much better.
I do smoke. I do quit from time to time, and then something stupid will happen, and I go right back to it. I'm not gonna lie. It's the truth.
I'm gonna put that right up on the screen. Because that's a good announcement. Oh, there's a typo. You had a typo.
Somebody's going to send me that link later.
Yeah,
That'd be
when
great.
that video comes online, I will share it to my community tab and my Patreon and my MeWe and my Discord and anything else I put together before that. It'll go up everywhere. I'll text it to you.
And you guys, just for the record, if anybody wants to know my personal stuff, ask me. I have nothing to hide. Ask me,
There you
please.
have it. Do not believe everything that is put up on YouTube about other YouTubers in particular. Not even what I say. You shouldn't believe it just because I said it either. But
They're always only half truths. You're not saying the whole truth there.
yeah, that is true. Completely. Editing is something I can help you with. I like that, Joe.
Wow. It's buffering on my computer.
Really? You have a
Yeah.
bad internet connection?
Hmm.
You have a bad internet connection?
No.
Hmm.
I've never seen this before on my computer.
When
It's
was the
always
last
been
time you
good.
restarted your computer?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, that could help. Your computer builds up memory in the RAM, and that's what RAM is for. So if you have a computer with, let's say, 8 gigs of RAM, it'll fill up about every week or so. Now, there's software you can get to dump it, but it's best just to restart the thing. I actually restarted this one today. A couple of things started going a little bit slower with my editor, so I knew it was time. Because, yeah,
Lake Fairy, I love you too. It quit buffering. I can see it now.
that's good because there's a few questions in there. What challenges do I need to do to get a stuffed gizmo? I found that on Amazon and sent it to Arkansas. Um, yeah, that's where I found it. It was there. I don't remember how much it was, and I could probably find the link for it. As a matter of fact, I can pull it up right here if anybody wants a stuffed gizmo link. Have you seen that?
The gizmo that he has.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mailed it to him.
Yeah.
He needed it. We actually had gotten uh, the smallest size baby flannel onesie, but the gizmo was too small. it wouldn't fit because I was going to make it a flannel gizmo because that's his alternate ego, and he likes
Too
to
bad
come in
you
here.
couldn't find a huge hat for it.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have been that big for how little the gizmo was, but
Yeah,
yeah, he needs a huge hat too. I was looking for.
but I love Arkansas's big hat. That's what got me to click on his. The first time I ever saw him, that's what got me to click on it. I was like, "Who in the world is this?"
Wearing that big old hat. I like this hat. There are a lot of people that don't like this hat. I don't care. I like this hat.
Exactly. I
This
like
is
my
an
hat.
Australian hat made in Australia. It's a burqa. It's made out of real fur felt, and it was sent to me by Homestead Oss. Best gifts. The best gifts come from Australia. Just so you guys know.
Yep. And from Aussie, Austria. There we go.
Austria?
Yeah.
I remember that hat. I've seen that one several times. I forgot what I was looking for. Um, Hopefully, I don't have to log into this. Probably do. I reset this computer today. See, every time I close my browser, um, every single time it dumps all information. It doesn't save anything. It won't save account logins. It won't save passwords. It won't save anything at all. And that's a security measure because if there's something in your browser causing issues, which is very well possible, every time you close it, it dumps that too. So that's just, if you need tech support, you let me know because
I
people
always need tech support.
people think they're good with computers that, have tried to mess with me very recently.
Right now, I'm having issues with Google signing in and stuff like that. Every password I put in, it says it's not right. So I don't
Reset
know what
your
in the world to
computer.
do.
Reset your computer. If that doesn't work, you're going to have to try to sign into all those Google accounts and hit the reset password button. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, a gizmo. I could probably, yeah, there it is. I think the price on that thing went up. But I'm going to share the link for a gizmo, a little plush gizmo. I don't know. I should just try to get this on my Teespring account. They won't let me, though. But that's okay. It's my Amazon affiliates, just so you guys know. That's a YouTube link. That didn't work. I clicked the wrong button. Let's try that again. There we go. Just so everybody knows, to be completely transparent, absolutely every Amazon link I show you is my Amazon affiliates account. It does not charge you extra, but it takes a little bit out of Amazon's pocket and puts it into mine. I've made a total of about $30 off of Amazon affiliates in the last year and a half. Just so you know, it doesn't
That's
pay
why. That's
pennies on
why
the
I
dollar.
discontinued mine.
Yeah. And it only pays out every 3 months, too. So if you make $30 this month, you'll get it 2 months or 2 or 3 months from now. I think it's
Yeah,
3 months, like 90 days. It's ridiculous. Why do they
I
take
kept.
anybody?
I, I kept getting emails saying that how much I made, which was nothing, that they were keeping it to pay for my stuff. So you have to pay for that.
Yeah, they've billed me too, but usually I have like, $2 or $3 in there that covers it. Usually. So many people are live right now. Um, Somebody made a comment on a video. What state do I hail from? I don't hail from any states. What video was that? No, that video was like a month ago. Yeah, YouTube must be sharing that video because I started getting a lot of comments on it over the last few days, and I don't know.
David, David Creason, do either of you follow Simple Preparedness? I've never heard of that channel.
Neither have I. Simple preparedness. Let me look it up. That sounds like an interesting channel. Yeah, wrong search.
How do you get an affiliate account by longboarding mom? You just go to Amazon and look down, go all the way down to where you have all these choices of to go wherever. It's down there. Click on it and it'll tell you what to do.
So simple preparedness, if I'm not mistaken, it's the one that has like a little puzzle piece link or logo. Bearded guy. Looks kind of interesting. Am I right about that? Anybody? Let me know if I'm right about that before I share the link. I'll share the link anyway. I will check it
Kay-
out.
Kaylin String wants to know how Eve is doing. She is doing fabulous.
What was wrong with her? No.
Nothing. She's just the one that I rescued on Christmas Eve. Somebody had dumped her at my house. I guess they figured I had enough or didn't have enough, so they dumped her at my house.
I got three more you can have. You want
Nope.
them? Oh, are you sure?
You don't even want to know what it costs to feed them.
What is your favorite thing to prep?
Out of all of it,
I guess that was kind of a general question. That's all they said.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, yeah,
To be
I've
honest.
been asked that question before too, and I'm just gonna start saying ammo. I don't have enough, so please send it and stop sending me coffee. Just send me ammo. I will
Amen.
accept 5.56, 223, and 9 millimeter. Yeah, any one of those work. I don't eat pork, modern refugee, but have at it.
I don't either.
No, do you follow
Mhm.
Torah, or do you just not like pork?
Both.
Hmm.
Well, pork to me is too salty. But yeah, I believe that none of us should be eating that garbage.
Leviticus 11 tells you not to eat it. It's not food.
Exactly. Exactly.
Um, and people say that later in the book somebody made all food clean. No, they didn't. And that's all I
Mm-mm.
have to say about that. I mean, I could read it, but yeah, we'd be here for another hour. Um, that's a weird question. Grinning Owl asked, "Does Eve's jaw still make a cracking sound when she eats?" I must have missed that.
No, she doesn't. So they think that maybe something was stuck in her mouth.
That's weird.
It
How big
is.
was
It
she when
sounded
she?
when she would chew, it sounded like grinding.
Oh,
So when I first rescued her, I was thinking her jaw was broke or something like that. It scared me to death.
that's
They
strange.
don't they don't do it anymore.
How big was she when you found her?
She's just a baby,
Really?
maybe 4 months old.
And somebody just dumped her?
Yeah, and hurt her in the process. Her eyes are permanently scarred. She has what looks like cataracts in her eyes, but they're actually scars.
That's just not good.
Mm-mm.
Cat Lady Prepper 23 Meow, do you need a cat? Because she has 9 of them that are looking for good homes. At least a few of them are looking for good homes, right?
Leslie G wants to know what is something you are working on filling in on preps. Right now, I've been focused on water. I'm trying to learn the absolute best way to sterilize it and make it drinkable
Yeah,
from my river.
from your river. Um,
Yes.
Berkey would be a good one. I have a video up of making a Berkey for way less than you can buy it, just out of 5 gallon buckets. That would be my go to.
Yeah, I have a Berkey. I need to get more filters for it, but I'm thinking our river is nasty. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that I would need to boil it, pre-filter it, and everything before I even consider putting it in a Berkey.
You should definitely pre-filter it to get any sediment out of it. But if you get the correct Berkey filters, you can filter pesticides, herbicides, chemicals, everything. I mean, but those Berkey filters cost a lot more. But
Yeah.
if you build a Berkey out of 5 gallon buckets, you can make it multiple tiers. You don't just have to have two buckets. You can put some filters in the second bucket. You put some different filters in the third bucket. You can stack it as high as you want. You can make a lot of different filters on that thing. It'll filter anything at that point. Um,
Yeah, but
yeah.
affording the filters is a whole different story.
Well, yeah, I'd
Those things are
recommend a
expensive.
distiller. If you can get a distiller, it'll take out everything, and then you'd have to get some packets of minerals, uh, stuff to add back to it. Because when you distill water, if that's all you ever drink, you probably won't survive. So you definitely need something to add back to it. But you can buy distillers online. They're big old pots with the copper tubing, and that's all it is. You steam it out of there. The steam collects in the pipe, and it drips into the next container as perfectly clean water. Takes out absolutely everything.
Another thing that worries me about it is, do we have anything from Fukushima in there? You know what I mean? Things like that.
Could be, but there's no way to filter that.
I know.
That could be. But I can tell you, if you're drinking bottled water, even the water from Costco, it's just somebody's sink. And these things have been tested, and it's not any better than the water out of anybody's river. So, the best thing I can tell you about your water, pray over it. Just pray over it. Like everything else. People always say you should pray before you eat your food, but why don't you pray before you drink your coffee? Why don't you give thanks for that?
True.
You do.
Yeah, on to something, Graham.
Usually, I usually start somewhere good, but sometimes I don't get to the ending point very well. Not without tripping, stumbling, bouncing my head off of something, but I try. OFC Nation, how's it going? Um, Sarah Jean, I'm going to try to share that comment on the screen. There it is. I found it. Uh, there, I shared it for you. Can you see it?
Modern refugee says can rainwater to make soap. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. I got to get a rainwater catchment system made. Gonna make one.
Um, uh, when I'm canning whatever and I have space in my canner, I can I fill up that empty space with jars of water.
Yeah,
So I'll have sterile water for my first aid.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
USA Prepper 76 says, "What health prep are you saving up for?"
it's for my husband.
There you have it. Personal information. Look into getting lye for soap. Joe Morgan says, "Goat's milk soap works way better." What the hell is that? Did you hear that? Sound like somebody's car alarm.
Survival Dispatch. They made a great water video. Okay, I'll check them out. I don't know if I'm subscribed to Survival Dispatch or not, but
I'll have to check that one out too. Doesn't sound familiar. Grinning Owl says, "Can you can rainwater in mason jars?" You can put absolutely anything in a mason jar. I would make sure the rainwater is filtered before you put it in the mason jar.
and mark your jar as such.
Yeah, you want to make sure you remember what's in there because
Yeah.
if you have rainwater and moonshine sitting side by side, just saying,
Yep. You don't want to accidentally drink some water when you're trying to drink something else.
you'd be spitting out and wasting your water because you thought it was moonshine. Rhea, no, I have not actually. I have been checking my PO box about every 2 or 3 days, and nothing has arrived yet. I have several other packages that are supposed to be there that haven't arrived yet either. But I have gotten packages from Ireland, so I know my PO box is working.
Listen to this. Melanie DeCare, I'm not sure how to say her last name, says we are supposed to get stimulus money until 2025.
I've heard that every month they're going to send out. I forget how much it was. I I want to say it's $700 a month, depending on how many kids you have.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
How in the world are we going to afford that?
Because we just print money. It's not worth anything as it is. It's not worth the paper it's printed on, quite literally. So why not give as much away as for free? The whole point of it is to crash the economy and the Great Reset. That's the whole point. So
Yeah.
they're just going to keep
Yeah.
printing it and dumping it on you until you have no economy left. And then they say, well, the economy's crashed. We'll have to initiate the Great Reset. By 2030, you're going to own nothing. You'll be happy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be so happy about it.
It's
Combat Bacon says you'll drink shine but not eat pork. What kind of monster are you? The right kind. Hey, moonshine's kosher. Just saying. Uh, Joe
Certain people
Morgan.
who go ahead.
Joe Morgan asked if the Gov has ever done a single thing they have said. Yeah, they elected Biden.
And they said they were going to get T-Man out of there, and guess what? They did.
There you have it. Look into 1919 Germany. Great leap forward. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out.
Kaylin Strang says certain people who have kids are supposed to get money for spending on their kids, like a guaranteed basic income.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is. It's a basic income, or I mean, it's just going to crash the economy. That's all it is for. That's the whole point of it. But
So
what are
they
you
can
going to
bring
do?
in
Are you going
everything
to
else.
turn down the free money that they're giving you, or are you going to take it and you're going to start stockpiling as much food, water, fuel as you possibly can? Stack it all. Take their free money. Take every free penny they will give you. Buy food. Buy as much food as you can store in your house, then rent yourself a storage shed and store more food. And don't stop, because by 2030, and I'm talking not just, rice and beans, canned meat, because we're already seeing an attack on the meat supply. And they've
Yep.
already told us by 2030 we will eat much less meat. They're pushing
And
their magic burgers and their bug burgers on everybody.
yep.
Nope, not me. Not even.
No, thank you.
Even some fast food restaurants now have that whatever it is weird burger that's not an actual burger. I mean, why? Why? And who buys that crap that they can keep putting it up on their menus like that? Who's buying that? Same people probably driving around with a mask on, the only person in their car. Have you seen any of those?
Yeah. And actually, I for the first time the other day saw a couple wearing double masks.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Yep. The, the best thing I've seen is wearing a mask in your car alone is like wearing a condom in bed alone.
Yeah.
It's basically the same concept. I mean, when you think about it. Uh, Maria says, I have a 30-foot fifth wheel trailer full of preps. That's a nice thing to have right there. I've always told everybody they need a bug out trailer. A bug
Yeah.
out trailer. Because if you can store 30-year shelf life food in a trailer. It's going to be fine through the heat and the cold. You can store rice and beans in there. It's going to be fine through the heat and the cold. You can't store canned food in there, but you can have canned food ready to go to throw it in there.
I would still try to make sure it's parked in a shaded area or something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Or inside of a garage if you have the means to do that.
Yeah.
So I got a surprise for you. We have a special visitor. You want to see?
Sure.
Okay. So I got a surprise for you.
Hey, how you
What's up,
doing?
Jason?
How you guys doing?
We're good.
Just hanging
How
out, drinking some coffee.
how are
How do I
you?
sound?
A
Okay.
little echoey. It's like you were sitting in a warehouse.
Interesting. All
Now you
right.
sound better.
Say again?
You sound better now.
Oh, do I?
Mostly.
How about now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like tuning a guitar every time you show up.
Yeah, it sucks. What about
Good.
now?
Now you're
Very good. Now there's echo.
Yep.
Now does echo?
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate these things.
That's I keep telling you, you need a PC and get rid of that Apple.
Apple is supreme.
Supremely suck. What are you chewing on?
Gum. I had to take it out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
So, how's it going?
Oh, just hanging out, chatting about stimulus checks and free money that they're giving out to everybody. Do you get free money when they pass it out?
I don't get free money. I haven't got a stimulus check yet, so I don't think I'm eligible for it.
Probably not then, which is
And you know
weird because you work. So, yeah.
it doesn't make me a difference. I don't care. I don't want it. It should go to somebody else who needs it.
Yep, all the free money they give me is going into prepping. I'm looking at getting a crossbow if they send me this check. Crossbow. That's
I
my goal.
love mine.
Yeah, you got a crossbow? Oh, yeah, I want to see the crossbow. Oh,
Yep.
that's not a crossbow. That is a crossbow. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
couldn't
got
see
it.
the handle. I thought it was
It's
just a bow.
laying.
Oh, yeah. What brand is it?
It's a bear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, Papa Prepper was showing me his crossbow just a little while ago. Everybody's got a crossbow but me.
They're
Jason,
pretty
you got a
awesome.
crossbow?
I have a crossbow.
You got a crossbow too?
Yeah, I got a crossbow.
What kind do you got?
It's a cheap shit one. It's like a practice one.
Okay. Everybody's got a crossbow but me. I feel left out now. Ah, horrible.
All right, just checking how I sound. I got Hutch Homestead coming on in a couple minutes.
Yeah, you live at 9?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure everything is right.
All right. Well, you're welcome to come over here and test your sound before you go over there.
Yeah.
You guys watch? I mean, I guess you guys didn't watch Biden talk today.
No.
Just now, yeah.
No, I was busy all day.
Did you understand anything he said?
You know what? It was almost as if it was watching a small child speak for the first time. You know, whereas like Trump, you were always like, "What the fuck's he gonna say now?" With Biden, you're like, "Oh man, you know what? If you watch Biden in his heydays and beforehand, you saw him and he was sharp, man. He was on it. Watching him now, you can clearly see the difference.
Oh yeah, I've seen his older videos. I've seen some from back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
and yeah, he was quick to everything, but
he was sharp. Now if you're looking at him, you're like, oh my goodness,
If y'all haven't noticed, his wife has to lead him off stage to make sure he goes the right way.
Yes, I've seen that. I've seen that a couple times. Well, I think it was only twice. And then the one time she walked him into, I guess it was to the White House, and she goes, salute the Marines. And he goes, salute the Marines. So instead of saluting them, he said it. And I'm like, yo, if no one sees this, it's insane.
He's a puppet. He's just a puppet.
Big time.
I'm telling y'all, we're about to have a brand new president.
Uh-huh. I guarantee
and
you.
Then who's going to be the vice president after that?
I vote for me.
I hope, you know what? Somebody said Michelle Obama.
Oh.
Yeah.
So just put Oprah up there. I mean, Oprah had better luck than Michelle Obama. I mean, seriously.
I mean, it's better her than Pelosi.
I mean, maybe a little.
Yeah, it's like a tiny fraction of a, but I mean, Pelosi would lose her mind. So I don't know.
The whole government's lost their minds. I mean, this is done. I mean, the United States is done. And I'll say is just keep on saying it. It's done. We have reached the end.
You know, it's funny. I just did a video an hour ago. I'm going to release it tomorrow. I am 1,000% sure I'm going to take a hit on this one.
Yeah.
It's about the hierarchy that's forming. So that as you can see, with people who are taking the vaccine, they're getting privileges that us who won't take it or not going to take it are not going to get.
Yeah.
So the video goes along that lines, but then I go into the vaccine phase a little bit. So we shall see.
You're going to get a strike for that.
Say again?
You're going to get a strike for that for sure.
Oh, I'm betting on it.
I read an article that was Biden's timeline for when they were initiating more of those shots. That's all I did, and I got a strike for it. They deleted that video. It's still up on my Phoenix social video account, by the way.
So did you, by any chance, contact Google themselves?
Yeah, I did.
No, via chat, not email.
No, I emailed.
You didn't do the chat thing?
No.
Do the chat thing. The chat thing is going to get you a quicker response. You're going to get an actual human, and you can actually walk back a lot of your strikes if you talk to them and tell them what you did. and then they'll look at it, they'll review it again, and they might reverse it.
Currently, it's just a warning. It's the first time it's ever happened.
Okay.
So I think I was told it falls off of there after 90 days. I think that's right. Maybe.
You didn't get restricted from uploading videos and stuff like
No.
that. Oh, okay.
No.
Well, listen, like I said, I'm definitely I'm pushing the envelope with this, and I'm also testing something. If something doesn't happen, then I'll let you know what my my thought is
Okay.
on why I didn't get it.
And if something does happen, you're more than welcome to come over here and tell all of everybody why and how and when and where. I mean, yeah.
Roger that. Yes. USA Preppers 76 said YouTube is losing their minds. Absolutely.
Oh, they've lost it. Have you seen the bots that are deleting even moderator comments? Because I got screenshots of it.
Yes, I've seen it, and I looked it up, and even on first of all, Google's not answering it, and I went into Reddit, and Reddit, even and then Reddit, everyone knows everything, according to them, and they don't even know what the hell's going on. That's strange. The Reddit dudes are like, we don't know. We see these things in our chats, but we don't know how to get rid of them. We don't know what's about. So I'm doing more research, but apparently this is like double secret, shit. So we'll see.
Yeah, I cannot find any information on the bots. I know it's happening because they get it to me, and several people have complained. Lots of people have screenshots. But,
yes.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to bounce. Hutch is
You're
actually
already late for your live.
Yeah, I know. I'm late for my own live. So I'll see you guys over there, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be over there.
All right.
Later. Thanks for coming, man.
See you later.
It's going downhill. I really believe this is the end of this country. I really believe that. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Stack it.
The freedoms is going out the window.
Yep. Stack it to the rafters. That's all I can say. All right, let me click over here and see how many likes we have. We have 18 dislikes. Good job, guys. 179 likes. I really love those dislikes. They're my favorite because, as everybody who's attending my channel knows, if you love Biden, hit that dislike button. I love saying that. But yeah, I think we're going to have to call it because Jason is going live here in just a minute. So this is going to drop down a whole lot of people. Yeah, look, there's a falling off right now. I'm watching them fall off. That's fun. Jason always stealing all my views. I don't care. But yep, I'm heading over to watch The Angry Prepper. TJ, thank you for being here. I do appreciate
it. Anytime.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that video. I seen that video where you said you were coming over. My subscriber count went up. It did.
Awesome.
It went up higher than what it was before all the drama started. So that's
awesome.
Yeah, I like that. I am approaching the 5,000 subscriber mark. I have a 5,000 subscriber giveaway coming up when we do that. So stay tuned. All right. Anything you'd like to say before we go?
Not much.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you guys. See you next time.
Bye, y'all.